Awesome. Looks like we are live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we have a very special guest. His name is Jordie Kern, and he runs the 7 Eagle Group and freelancevets.com. Jordie, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself and about what you do in your companies?
You got it. First of all, thank you so much, Jaime, for what you are doing for the military spouse community. I think it is absolutely awesome. And thank you for having me on to share a little bit about us. 7 Eagle Group, we're about 6 years old. And we have about 35 people on our team, a combination of veterans, military spouses, and civilians. I'm a civilian, but I love having a combination of everyone, different groups represented. And our mission is to help connect military veterans and spouses with employers across the country. And we absolutely love what we do. Everyone is super passionate about helping the community. We work with companies, everyone from Facebook and Amazon all the way down to small mom and pop businesses who understand and value the benefits that a veteran or a military spouse can bring to their company. And then we do our matchmaking and put as many people into these positions as we can. So we have 3 different companies. We have 7 Eagle Group, which does direct hire placements. We have a company called freelancevets.com, which can accommodate people who want to work from home. And then we have a temp staffing type business for companies who want to hire contract labor. So we can solve any company's hiring need that they have. And something that we're really excited about is we just launched an initiative for career development where everything we do is free to the veterans and spouses so we can train them in emerging technologies.
Awesome. That's amazing. And you and Jay, your business partner, are busy, busy people, I imagine.
We are. We work hard, but we love it. It's one of these jobs where you just love like getting up in the morning and getting after it. It's really rewarding when we're successful in helping people get jobs.
That's awesome. So let's talk about 7 Eagle. You are sporting the logo today. And so we are here to talk about military spouse careers. And let's talk about how 7 Eagle facilitates that.
Sure. Well, we do it on 2 different fronts. Number one, it's like a traditional recruiting firm where companies engage us and say, we need to hire fill in the blank. And then we go out and find those veterans or spouses who we feel are best suited for those positions, and then we present them. And then we also do something we call a Blitz, where we identify a veteran or a spouse who we feel is in high demand and is eager for a new career, and then we will promote him or her out to businesses in their location and their industry. So we do it on a number of fronts. And one thing I didn't mention earlier is we, even though most of our time is spent with veterans, we are, helping the military spouse is so incredibly important to our mission. We don't ever want to forget that. I personally feel that the spouses deserve as much support as the person who serves. As you know, I'm preaching to the choir, but spouses are incredibly talented. So many of them have these advanced degrees or have had careers before they maybe took some time off to be with their families. But we find that they are just incredibly great people to promote to our clients because we love working with them because they are so talented and so professional.
Well, let's talk about this because staffing and headhunting, people get that, right? People understand you are a recruitment firm. I am the talent. I give you my resume and you might put me in a job, right? People understand that. But what people may not understand, what a military spouse maybe doesn't get very often, is the Blitz, as you called it. I've called it historically MPC, or most placeable candidate. It's where I basically pretend like I'm somebody's agent, right? And they're amazingly talented and qualified. And I just start pitching them to companies like, hey, do you want to hire X, Y, and Z person? Here's, So let's talk a little bit more about that so we can help military spouses understand this whole concept of the Blitz. And if they are a very highly qualified candidate, what they might be able to do to sort of advocate for themselves through a company like you.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, I guess the first thing that we do is it's so important that the spouse identify companies that he or she really wants to work for. There has to be that passion there. It can't just be like throwing spaghetti on the wall and seeing what sticks. That's not what we do. Companies don't appreciate that. There has to be a good fit, a good match. It's something that is appealing, that's in the location of the spouse and the pay range that they want. And then we work with them one-on-one to identify 25, 50 companies who they would want to work for. And then we are really persistent at going after those companies. We have a whole team, like I said here, who we hit them on 4 fronts. We call them, we email them, we send a physical mailer to them, and we do social media with these hiring managers and CEOs at these companies. And the goal is to get the spouse the interview. When we're successful, then we do a lot of training on and coaching to getting them through the interview process, and then hopefully negotiate a salary that will work for them. And that one thing that's important to know about us, even though we are a for-profit recruiting firm, we never let our fee get in the way of somebody getting hired. And if we have to step away from getting a placement fee, we do that because our mission is something we're very proud of, and that's increasing employment.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I know a lot of the time military service members and their spouses don't quite understand how it works on the backside of things, nor is it their business to try to go and learn everything about recruitment and staffing. But it's a good thing to know that it is to the company's benefit. It is to Seven Eagles' benefit to get them employment. And so you are their advocate, you are their voice, and you really, really, really want them the job, no matter what. So it's really honorable and noble for you to occasionally just say, hey, you can have them. Right. There's companies out there for sure that never, we don't want that to happen. We want everybody to benefit.
No, but it's like good things happen when companies see, oh my gosh, you're willing to hand over this incredible talent to us without any compensation. That's, we'll get testimonials, we'll get referrals, they'll hire other people from us, and that's what we want. It's never failed us, and so we're very proud of that. That's
great. So let's talk about, let's say I'm a military spouse. I identify as a high achieving spouse. What do I do? How do I get in contact with you?
Well, before I want to bring up one thing before I get to that answer. This is something I've seen in my 6 years in the business with the spouse looking for jobs in corporate America. Something I feel they do to their detriment is they go after administrative jobs. Jobs that are paying $11, $12, $13 an hour to be a glorified secretary. And it just drives me up a wall. I can't stand to see that. And because they're they just because maybe I took 5, 10, 15 years off to be with your family and raise your kids, you feel like you got to step back to like when you were a teenager. My daughter makes $15 an hour babysitting, and it drives me nuts that companies get away with paying such little money. But I also feel that there can be so much benefit for spouses to develop careers, develop the skills that'll put them in much higher income brackets. They need to look at these positions as careers, not as jobs. If it's just an hourly job, it's never going to last. You're going to be miserable. And why do you want to go through life like that? Like, take some time. And we offer at Seven Eagle Group free training. It's a 3 or 6 month program, depending on how you want to do it. We'll teach you cybersecurity, robotics, gaming, software development. We have some incredible partners who will do this. You can do it on your own time, virtual learning. And at the end of that, when you're ready, we'll help you get certified. We'll help hook you up with internships. And then at the end of that, hopefully a paying job that's going to be 50, 60 grand to start, which is what you want. You don't want to just, nothing against jobs that are paying that, because I think any job is good, but get in something where you can really have some demand and marketability. And I'm sorry, I didn't even answer your question. I forgot.
You're repeating my website copy, careers, not jobs. That is my whole shtick.
Right. That got to make that pivot.
It's huge. Military spouses, it reciprocates the problem of unemployment and underemployment when you take a job and you don't take your own career seriously as a military spouse. Trust me, I am one. I've been there. But when you view it as a job and not as a stepping stone and a career block, right? That reciprocates the problem. And in 1 to 2 years, when you move again, you'll be looking for another job, right? So I love it. I love how you have these intensive training programs to put folks through hard, tangible skills that are taken away from this, and they can get careers with an actual employer at the end of it.
And you don't need any prior tech experience. The training has gotten to be so incredible that they could take someone who has the desire to have a career in emerging technologies like this, and we'll help you accomplish that.
Awesome. Yeah. So circling back to my question, if a military spouse is interested, if they feel they're high achieving, if they can be blitzed or go through one of your training programs, what the heck do they do? How do they get in touch with you? They
can reach out to us. Our webpage is the number 7, the word Eagle Group. You can shoot me an email. It's jk@7eagle. We'll hook you up, but we also have positions. We're always bringing on people who want to do this as a career. If you want to join the team at 7 Eagle, we're always looking for people who want to work in. We have social media positions. We have in this whole career development, we have people who can work there. We need recruiters. We call them ambassadors. But if you want to do that side of the business, if you want to do business development, we're growing like crazy. So we need good people who want to do this as a career. If not, if you're looking for more of a traditional type job, please check out our webpage. I think we have a couple hundred positions on there, and you're more than welcome to apply to any of those. And then, or if you don't see anything you like and you want us to blitz you out to companies in your area, we're happy to do that. There's never any charge to work with us. And then if you just want to talk, you want advice, you call me anytime. I always make time for military spouses. I'm happy to do whatever. And just like anyone on our team would do the same. So you just want to talk to somebody about brainstorming, about what to do next, what direction to go. And we have a ton of experience. My partner, Jay Sheehan, has over 25 years in this industry, and we'll do whatever we can to help you.
We got a question in the comments from Sabuna Timlinsa. I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher your name, sweetheart. It's asking if there's a fee for consultation. She said she saw something similar to that. And then if you can please clarify, pretty sure you just said there's never a fee for the spouse or the veteran. And I'm pretty sure that probably is.
Yeah, everything is always free. Our services are always free.
Awesome. So is there anything else, if you were going to talk directly to a military spouse today who is a job seeker, what little tidbits or advice might you have for them?
Oh man, I would say, don't let anyone tell you that you cannot have an incredible career. You got to go after it though. You got to find something you're really passionate about, whether it's a career you did prior to taking a little hiatus from work, or something that just interests you now. But there's so many opportunities out there. I hate when people say there are no jobs. There are tons and tons of jobs. Every employer in America, their number one problem is talent. They need good people. Don't let your lack of prior experiences prevent you from going after it. I mean, there's so many resources out there. Go onto YouTube. You can teach yourself anything. Schools like Harvard and Stanford and MIT, they offer like free online courses. We can help you if you want. We're always here. One of the great things, one of the great silver linings, I think, with what's going on today is companies are getting very comfortable with people working remotely. It's like sped it up dramatically. The New York Times had predicted before COVID that by 2025, half the workforce would be working some form of remote job. And I think it's going to go much faster now. So that's a really good thing. I think that they're going to be, now the whole world is open to you for job opportunities. That's right. You got to go after those. Don't let anything stop you, but don't do the traditional, like go online and look at job boards and apply. That does not work. You got to learn networking skills. We'll help you with any of that. If you call me, I'll be more than happy to spend time with you. But just, there's so many people out there who want to help and support you, and you got to take advantage of them.
Awesome. Jordie and Jay are some of my favorite human beings. 7 Eagle is an amazing company, and so are there other companies that they have as well, but we're talking about 7 Eagle today. I just want to encourage you, if you are a military spouse and you're watching today, try it out. It does not hurt. Jump over to their website, the number 7 Eagle, and go in there and look for jobs. It doesn't hurt anything if you jump in there and throw your name in the hat. It doesn't hurt at all. So if you have any questions, whether it be now or later, if you are watching, I will be keeping an eye on the video. I will be fielding any comments. And if you want me to introduce you or something like that to Jordie, just drop a comment, let me know, send me a DM, and I will make sure to take care of you. All right, Jordie, we are wrapping up here. Thank you so much for your time today. And everyone else, thank you for watching.
Jaime, thank you.